It's finally time. But I think I'm gonna need some help for this one.
I have finally returned from my prison. I have spent countless years trapped in the void with no comfort but thoughts of death. I am in so much pain.
PaperPlane! Our views are in danger! To save them and the galaxy we must Paper? Paper, you there? Welcome everybody to yet another Flash Games video, where this time we're lucky enough to be joined by famous YouTuber PaperPlane.
Hello.
Who is a disembodied voice.
Hi everyone, I'm PaperPlane and I make videos and 80% of the time they're Transformers every time.
Today we're going to be looking at some Transformers Flash games, mainly ones from the 2005 to 2008 era because that's when I played them as a kid. You ready, Paper?
As ready as I'll ever be to play Transformers Flash games for 30 minutes and never again.
So first up we have Transformers Armada, the Energon Within. Oh no.
What is with this compression? The theme song sounds like my toilet.
In this game you have to defend your Energon mine from Decepticon troops by shooting at them with a turret. Oops. Okay, you have to defend your Energon mine from Decepticons without accidentally destroying it yourself. Oh crap, looks like I have to get those guys in the ground too. Oh god damn it!
The cutscenes are done in this Max Payne-esque comic style, and yes, I did just compare Max Payne to a Transformers Flash game. Look at Megatron here. Why is it drawn like that? Is he yawning? Shitting? Orgasm? Optimus doesn't seem to care that him and his friends almost died. He even cracked a joke about it. Is he like a sociopath?
I have to say, I do find it kind of hilarious how nonchalant the cons are about robbing us. Hey, I'm gonna just take this, yoink, bye. It didn't take me very long to work out though that if you just shoot directly in the middle here, it pretty much gets all of them. So...
when you beat the game, Optimus will count exactly how many enemies you manage to annihilate because, like I said, he's a sociopath and I honestly think he needs to have a talking to.
If I can't have this mine, no one can! Next up is Flight of the Bumblebee. Ah, I get it. Which is a game for the 2007 movie. And with a title screen like that, you know we are in safe hands. B, you okay there, buddy?
The website for this game wouldn't load for me, but I did find this weird comment. You are brat. But after a little searching, I did find this other site with this weird low-res image of a child in an animated Bumblebee costume. It lied to me though, this game is not about animated, so that means it's immediately garbage.
I think it's super cool how the cutscenes use images of the toys instead of just shitty 240p JPEG images of characters like the last game did. And this carries over to the actual game too. All of the sprites are pictures of the toys, which I'm not gonna lie is actually pretty cool. Unfortunately, the rest of the game is nowhere near as interesting. All you do is play as B in car mode and have to jump cliffs and some very janky platforming. Whee! And when you run into enemies, you're locked into a battle until you can defeat them with the power of math. No, seriously, you have to type in a 3-digit code that appears at the top of the screen to beat them, which is... what?
I think it's meant to be one of those games that teaches kids how to type, but isn't the point of a typing game that you're supposed to, I don't know, type actual words?
I like how Bumblebee can withstand a shit ton of damage, but one blast from him and the Decepticons are gone. Be gone! What? Aw, man, I fell off. Oh god, Bumblebee's heckin' dead.
Why is the game over screen so scary? Get away from him!
Transformers Quest is a Cybertron game, and you know what that means. It means our worlds are in danger!
The game's opening screen greets you with 3 worlds to choose from, all of which are in danger.
It's basically a runner where you play as Prime and switch between his 3 modes. Cardio Prime, Fire Truck, and Flying Truck. Seriously, look at him go. All you do is change modes on each of the 3 planes to collect Energon cubes. But make sure you watch out for the evil Decepticon cubes.
The game is so boring that it gave me arthritis. It wouldn't be so bad if you did more than move up and down in a straight line. And there's this weird delay between the button press and action.
Once again, cool that this one uses the toy as the sprite. It's just not very challenging. I legit beat the whole thing in less than 2 minutes. Transformers Classic Battle Circuit. Now this was one of my faves as a kid. This game stood out to me once again because of the implementation of toy photography within the game. And I tell you what, this was one hell of an effective advertisement, even though all the toys were too goddamn expensive. You have 8 characters to choose from. Rodimus, Bumblebee, Grimlock, Jetfire, Scattershot, Optimus Prime, Starscream, Astrotrain, Trypticon, and Menacer, who is looking a little smaller than I remember.
I picked Starscream for this game because I relate to him on a sexual level.
This one involves you mashing the left and right arrow keys to defeat your opponent in a beam struggle. Someone at Hasbro's been watching too much DBZ. And okay, yeah, I take it back, some of the toys look kinda goofy in this one. Truly an epic battle. Bye-bye. I have to admit, this one gets legitimately strenuous as it goes on. Like, I'm close to destroying my arrow keys at this point. I remember this one being hard as a kid, but not this hard.
The difficulty spike is massive from level 1 and 2. Like, I gave Bumblebee his ass on a plate, and now I can't even beat Rodimus. Like, come on, he sucks!
You make your way through rounds of enemies before challenging either Optimus or Megatron. And I tell you what, the final bosses are literally impossible. I have no idea what Herculean strength you are required to have in order to beat them, but I do not have it. Are you ready to face your next opponent? Too scared? That Menacer, man. He's just too scary. Aha! I did it! And I'm rewarded with some funky music. Totally worth it. Another one I played way too much back in the day was Allspark Highway, another movie one. This game has the Autobots playing hot potato with the Allspark, passing it from Jazz, Bumblebee, Ironhide, and Prime.
Ratchet either died from heart failure on the way there or couldn't be bothered to show up to save the world. Since he's missing until the very end, it's never explained.
Ratchet's that guy that does none of the work for the group presentation but still expects his name on it. Basically, you have to jump over obstacles and shoot down endless clones of Decepticons, although I'm not quite sure where the lasers are coming from, and have to turn when the game tells you to, or else it'll remind you of how much of a pathetic failure you are. Okay, I'm sorry. Just make sure you don't make a wrong turn or Megatron's gonna swoop at you like a goddamn eagle.
Most of the time you can just cruise in a straight line and you'll be okay. Like, all the enemies will just so happen to be out of your way. Failure to stay on course will result in your destruction. Is Optimus gonna fucking kill them if they don't do it right?
Honestly, this one is kind of fun for a little bit. I can see why I spent so much time with it. And when you win, you basically save the entire universe because Megatron and his clone army just couldn't catch up to you, I guess. My driving skills were just too superior. Hey, anyone remember Transformers RPMs? The Transformers toys that didn't transform? That were somehow worse than Action Masters? RPM's Devastator's Demise is basically a glorified QuickTime event simulator where you press arrow keys whenever the game tells you to.
The secret to stopping Devastator. Press the spacebar.
And if you do well enough, you collect Energon cubes that each equate to one shot at Devastator. And then you do that 1,000,000 times until he meets his demise. Get it? You get to pick between 3 characters in this one, all of which are basically the same.
I picked Bumblebee and oh my god, he's getting absolutely battered. I don't think he's meant to take that much abuse.
Honestly, this one's kind of boring. Just like RPMs. And now for the weirdest promotion of all time, Mountain Dew Capture the Cube. Yes, because when I think giant warring alien space robots, I suddenly crave a delicious, cool, refreshing beverage. This one's a stealth game where you play as a vending machine transformer, and you have to sneak into a base to steal the cube. Luckily though, this facility is guarded by deaf people. You can turn into a vending machine to hide from being caught, which is just genius. But man, I sure hope they don't want the refreshing and tasty drink I contain, Mountain Dew, now only $9.95. Hey, get away!
And sometimes the same guy will keep getting Mountain Dew from you over and over again like a beast.
And it's a good thing transforming is so quiet. I wouldn't want anyone at the base I'm sneaking into to hear me. That's okay, sir. Don't mind the vending machine that's randomly in the hallway. Carry on with your day. Also, this game has cutscenes. Like, actually pretty good cutscenes. They put more effort into the Mountain Dew game than they did any of these other ones. What?
I especially like how in the opening cutscene we see a pair of soldiers walk past this random Mountain Dew machine on top of Hoover Dam. Like, are neither of you gonna question that? Are you not gonna question why it moved? Hello?
And also, it's really easy to get stuck. Help? Fool! You've been drinking my robot piss the whole time! And last but not least, we have the Transformers character creator. Because all series must have a Flash game where you can create horrific abominations. This game gives you a whole bunch of robot parts to choose from, resulting in a ton of combinations that all look nothing like a Transformer. Hell, these things look more like GoBots if anything. Because they suck.
This is my character. I call this guy John F. Kennedy because his brain is fucking exposed.
He is my abomination, and I will call him the Beast. And I think that's about all. All of these games are pretty much the exact same thing. Fun for about 2 minutes.
I like how none of these games incorporate transforming in a meaningful way except the Mountain Dew game, which is really concerning.
Wait, sorry, what? I can't hear you. I'm ordering my Transformers movie dispenser toy, now only $234.91 with free shipping.
You're such a sellout.
Huh? What? I'm just gonna drink some delicious Mountain Dew. Fuck. Delicious. Wait, why is it green? Mountain Dew, now available at your local competing retailers. Do it for the Dew. Warning, may cause eternal sadness and death. Batteries not included.
Whoa. I think Diamondbolt's fucking dead, guys. Well, I get to keep his channel, I guess, so... Hey, you guys like rescue bots?
Hey everyone, and thank you so much for watching. So, yes, this is a Transformers video. I'm so sorry. I made this for a couple reasons. The first being that the 5th anniversary for the channel is coming up, and I wanted to do a video that kind of combined both the new and old sort of content I made. You know, Flash games and Transformers respectively, both of which I regret, sincerely. But a prop that I bought online for the video I was working on this week hasn't arrived yet, so that video is going to be a bit late, and this one's a bit early. I also didn't want to pass up the opportunity to work with the amazing PaperPlane, and I've been sitting on this video idea for a while, and I just didn't know if I was going to do it, so I thought, who better to do it with? So once again, a big thanks to PaperPlane for joining me. Please go check out his channel, especially if you're a Transformers fan. He is the best and just so underrated, and he's just, in general, a really cool guy, so just go and subscribe right now. And with that, I'll see you guys in the next video, when that prop finally arrives.